Hey everyone, friends! Today I'm super excited to take you on an amazing trip through the incredible world of one of Canada cinema's bravest thinkers, Upendra. This isn't just any list. This is our way of saying thanks to the guy who changed how we tell stories, broke the rules, and made us wonder about everything through his movies. Get ready because we're counting down the top 10 must-see Upendra movies that really stuck with us and changed the movie world. Upendra's impact on Canada cinema is honestly huge. He's not just an actor or a director, he's a big deal. His movies mix smart ideas, real feelings, and brave experiments. From scary mind games to deep thoughts, Uppi's work has inspired many filmmakers and fans. With every movie, he shows us what society and we are really like, making us think, feel, and sometimes even want to fight back. Before we jump in, I want to hear from you. Which Upendra movie changed how you see movies? Tell me your favorites in the comments below. Let's celebrate Uppi's genius together, and who knows, maybe your number one will be on our list today. When we talk about the movie Upendra, we're talking about something that completely changed everything, for Uppi and for the whole Canada movie industry. This movie came out in 1999 and is a mind-bending thriller that goes deep into how our brains work. Upendra not only acted in the main role, but he also wrote and directed the movie, showing how many talents he has. The main character was super honest and raw, something no one had ever seen on Indian screens before. It was bold, caused some talk, and was totally addicting. The way the story was told, jumping around in time and with complex characters, made people both confused and fascinated. Upendra's brave criticism of society's double standards and the dark parts of the human mind made this movie an instant classic. Even today, fans talk and argue about the movie's ending, what it means, and the truths it shows. This movie didn't just entertain, it started conversations that are still happening in Canada cinema today. A is where it all started for Upendra as a director, and what a start it was. This movie came out in 1998 and really surprised everyone with its unusual story and strong emotions. The story is about a movie director who falls in love with an actress, but honestly, nothing in this movie is ever simple. Upendra's way of telling the story with flashbacks and a narrator you can't always trust kept viewers on the edge of their seats, wondering what was real and what wasn't. The movie's direction was so special that it started a new wave of experimental movies in Karnataka. The lines, the music, and even how the movie was put together broke all the old rules. A was more than just a movie, it was a statement. It proved that popular movies could also make you think, and it set the stage for Upendra to become a filmmaker who wasn't afraid to take chances. No list of Upendra's best movies is complete without Om. Directed by the real star himself, this 1995 gangster movie became a huge turning point for the whole Canada film industry. The way the movie showed the underworld, mixed with a powerful love story, really connected with audiences everywhere. Om wasn't just a hit, it became a big movement. Its dialogues, characters, and even the music became super popular, influencing countless movies that came after it. What made Om special was Upendra's tough, realistic way of telling the story. He didn't make violence or the underworld look cool. Instead, he showed its dark, often sad side. The movie's non-linear story, along with Shivarajkumar's amazing acting, made Om a timeless classic. It's a movie that fans still watch again and again, finding new layers and meanings every time. In 2010, Upendra surprised everyone with Super, a movie that looked bravely into the future. Set in a future India, this movie was a funny but serious look at society, politics, and culture. Upendra's vision was both creative and made you think. He used sci-fi ideas, comments on society, and humor to deliver a strong message about where our country was going. Super wasn't just about technology or cool gadgets, it was about how people think. Through its interesting story and awesome special effects, the movie made many people think deeply about the choices we make as a society. Upendra's talent for mixing entertainment with tough truths made Super a standout movie, proving his reputation as one of the most creative filmmakers around. When Upendra announced a sequel to his famous movie, everyone's hopes were super high. Upendra 2, which came out in 2015, took fans on a deep, philosophical journey that was even more complex than the first one. The movie explored ideas like understanding yourself, ego, and who you are in a way that only Uppi could. With its mind-bending story and cool-looking scenes, Upendra 2 was a challenging but rewarding experience for true movie lovers. The movie didn't give easy answers. Instead, it made us look inside ourselves and question what we believe. This was Upendra at his most daring, using movies to help us discover ourselves. Upendra 2 might not have been for everyone, but for those who got it, the movie was completely life-changing. If you think you've seen everything, Raktha Kanneeru will make you think again. This movie came out in 2003 and was a brave adaptation of a classic Tamil play, and Upendra took on the challenge with his usual style. The movie dealt with themes like greed, right and wrong, and what happens when you make certain choices. Upendra's portrayal of Mohan, a man torn between what he wants and what he should do, was raw and unforgettable. What made Raktha Kanneeru stand out was its honest approach to difficult topics. Upendra never shied away from showing the ugly side of human nature, but he did it with understanding and depth. The movie's powerful lines and strong acting made it a hit with both audiences and critics, further cementing Uppi's reputation as a fearless storyteller. Upendra's talent, honestly, just shines in Shhh, a thriller that kept everyone guessing until the very end. This movie came out in 1993 and completely changed the game for suspense movies in Canada cinema. The story, set in a mysterious old house, mixed horror, mystery, and mind games in a way that was both fun and, deeply creepy. Shhh really showed Upendra's skill at building excitement and atmosphere. Every shot was so carefully made to keep the audience on edge, and the movie's surprise ending, well, everyone was talking about it. Even today, Shhh is seen as a top example for thrillers, inspiring many filmmakers to try new things with the genre. It's just proof that Upendra can master any style, any story. If you love action, Operation Antha is a movie treat. This 1995 film was a sequel to the hit Antha, and Upendra's direction brought a new level of toughness and realism to the story. The movie followed the journey of Inspector Kanwar Lal, who fights corruption and crime with a lot of anger. The action scenes were intense, and the story moved super fast, keeping viewers hooked from start to finish. But Operation Antha wasn't just about stunts and chases. Upendra brought his usual social commentary into the mix, dealing with issues like corrupt politicians and people misusing power. The result was a movie that made you think as much as it entertained, proving Upendra's reputation as a director who could balance action with meaning. Godfather is one of those movies that reminds us of Upendra's amazing talent as both an actor and a director. Released in 2012, the movie was a remake of the Tamil hit Varalaru, but Uppi made it his own with a super strong performance as 3 different characters. His versatility and deep emotions brought each character to life, captivating audiences and critics alike. The movie was a roller coaster of feelings, full of drama, suspense, and unforgettable moments. Upendra's direction made sure every scene was powerful, and his chemistry with the other actors added layers to the story. Godfather not only showed off his acting skills, but also proved that he could take a familiar story and give it a unique Uppi twist. We end our countdown with Uppi 2, a movie that pushed the limits of storytelling like never before. Released in 2015, this experimental movie was like a follow-up to his earlier works, but took things to another level. With its non-linear story, abstract visuals, and philosophical ideas, Uppi 2 was a puzzle that left audiences both curious and inspired. Upendra challenged his fans to look past the surface and search for deeper meaning in every scene. The movie's experimental nature made some viewers love it and others not so much, but that's exactly what made it special. Uppi 2 was not just a movie. It was an invitation to think differently, to question, and to grow. It's a perfect example of Upendra's bravery as an artist, always ready to try new things. Thank you so much for joining me on this amazing trip through the top 10 must-watch Upendra movies. Each movie on this list shows how brilliant, creative, and passionate Uppi is about cinema. His movies have challenged us, entertained us, and left us thinking long after the credits finished. I hope this countdown brought back some great memories and maybe even made you want to watch some classics again. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your movie-loving friends, and subscribe to the channel for more awesome movie countdowns just like this. Your support means the world to me and helps us bring more content celebrating the legends of cinema. Now it's your turn. What are your personal top 10 Upendra movies? Did your favorite make it to our list, or do you have a hidden gem to recommend? Share your thoughts and your own list in the comments below. Let's keep talking and keep celebrating the magic of Upendra together.